Welcome back, you guys, to another Hogwarts Legacy playthrough video. This is part 27. So in the last episode, we went to Ollivander's, got a special wand. We're about to go to the final repository on the next mission that we do on the main quest line. But I do want to tie up some loose ends with Sebastian, so he can actually teach us another curse. And we definitely want to learn that. So that's what we're going to jump right into today.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Student report.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Sarcophagi. New,
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
That's the scent of death. Lovely.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Gryffindor! Bombarda!
Oh yeah, I can delete them now.
Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here. Accio covers it.
And the rest of the tomb will be insect.
Wingardium Leviosa. Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is taller than it looks.
There's a chest. Hey, hey, hey. No, this is another chest spot up here. Might as well grab it.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Small vivarium decoration. Nice. We journey on.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda! Descendo!
That's like an automatic delete. If I can unload that.
Potato! Stupefy!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
I also like tuned my my things, whatever you want to call that.
Confringo! Depulso!
I tuned my gear.
Confringo! Accio!
And
What's your
the
step?
main relic I
I
have
need
on
to
all
slip
my
that.
gear is that my damage spells do significantly more damage.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda!
All this grass.
Confringo!
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
We'll be fine though, don't worry.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even
Accio!
a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Confringo!
There's something here by the altar. Accio!
That's a spider.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda!
Not anymore. What do we got? Foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. I use their very bones as the key.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
More to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
I got it. I know what we gotta do.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
A little more. I need a few more bones.
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
Whoa, 8 coin now. Slow down.
Wingardium Leviosa!
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Before
good
we
joke.
trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Let's see it. Got it.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Imperio. Leviosa. Confringo.
Is it shooting the other one?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
There it is. Now we can push these open.
Capulso.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
There's more spiders down in there. There's a giant rock right there.
Bombarda. Confringo.
I don't think that that's the way. Can I get off this pillar? Good lord.
Imperio.
Oh yeah, that means they start attacking.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
I should have learned this a long time ago.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Accio.
Here we are. Got some more women. Nothing there.
Confringo.
Small hole here. Ah, big chest.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
No, my slots are full. No. All right, well. Let's get on with it. See what we got
Accio.
here.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
And this one. There's a chest. Now I need circle and L.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There it is.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Oh, does he have a
I
fun
see why
strategy?
Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Protego. Stupefy. Imperium. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Stupefy. Ascendo.
Oh, I used it at the wrong time.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Get up.
Confringo.
I used it on the wrong marker.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda. Ascendo.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Yeah, that got hairy for a second.
Confringo.
Dead end. Lovely.
Accio.
All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet.
Revelio.
That's the relic's illustration. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizardkind but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove the relic.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
What is the dark sacrifice?
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Uh-oh. So, what? That's ominous.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Confringo! Bombarda!
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Come on, Sebastian. You're running super slow, man.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Return to Feldcroft. Oh, we can't. We cannot fly. We have to run. Yeah, we have to run. Oh boy. Come on, Sebastian. You're far too slow. Oh. What is happening?
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Oh, we
Let's
got
hurry.
this.
They're coming out at once!
Imperial! Rodego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Got him!
Closing in!
Expelliarmus!
Ringo!
Confringo!
Be careful!
Expelliarmus!
Mine!
Got them! They'll retreat! We'll make them retreat!
One less human to worry about. Stop provoking them!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Run wise!
Bombarda! We have the Rodego! Expelliarmus!
To the right!
Got him!
They're closing in!
It's truly as if you could best.
Depulso! Descendo!
boy! What have you done?
Save my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, me and his uncle are gonna box. I mean, that was just a curse. Dang, my wand is hot.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Depulsor!
Ooh, you're lucky it went through you. Let's sell some stuff.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
There's no one here. In the shadow of distance. All right, we're gonna fast travel to Hogwarts and here we are. Back at Hogwarts, just like that.
Hear about rule breaking? You're at school to learn, not to frolic around like a...
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family.
Jewellery, cards, old photographs. She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and when I was at second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Alrighty then, he'll send us an owl. If you'll give me just 1 second, I will look and see what else we can do real quick. Alright, so we are going to go to talk with Albie Weeks at the broom store. And then we are going to sell some stuff because our gear slots are full. And then we are going to talk with Serona, and we should complete 2 quests right there. Or side quests. So we're going to go to Hogsmeade. Fast travel here. And let's go see what Albie has to say.
Retiring to the countryside was the best decision. Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly. What are we looking for today?
Looking to sell stuff.
Mr.
Man.
Weeks and I do make a good team.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
He's got a broom upgrade, and it's a special price. Last time it was 1,000, which was some crap.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Oh my gosh, 4,000? Oh my gosh. We've got it, so
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look
My
forward to our
goodness.
next meeting.
yep, now speak with Imelda Reyes.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
awful in
Whoa, I need to go to the 3 broomsticks.
There's no denying.
Revelio.
Zonko's Joke Shop. High Plains. Okay. I don't know that I want to go in there at this moment. I do want to find Zorona. Yeah, Sorona Ryan. There we are. Yeah, she wasn't far. I just passed it.
Glad you came.
Hello, Sorona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Sure aren't so bad. I don't mind the odd one without magic.
Practices of the dark arts should stick to fighting amongst themselves, if you ask me.
Get your daily profit.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find this?
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Oh. No. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Too many side quests going on at one time. There we go. We came here to help Serona. Past that, nothing else.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. But I still need to visit the cave to find Serona's box of letters. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Confringo.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or we'll do it together.
Imperial!
Oh, well, that was certainly easy enough.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything.
In and out, just like that. Super quick. We even went behind the troll and got the Horclumps. Oh, hey. Back to Sorona. What was that lady's husband doing collecting Horclumps in that cave when there's a giant troll? Oh, landing is totally available. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Super important. I want to try this while we're here. Here's the bridge.
Revelio.
Here it is. Is that it? No, that's not it. It's over here. Sorry. It's on this bridge.
Revelio.
It's the next bridge. Yep, there it is. Oh my goodness. 500 coins. All I had to do was open it while I was invisible. Wow. The answer has been there the whole time.
Talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horclumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
There we are. Another side relationship quest complete. Awesome. So that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I don't know why I keep saying episode. It's a video, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like, comment for any suggestions you may have for me. And for more of this content, subscribe for more. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and I will see y'all in the next one.